Hey, how's it going? This is Nowhere Bound. I'm finally back. I hope you've been having a great summer. I just got back from a week up north, northern Minnesota, with family. My sister-in-law and brother-in-law's awesome cabin home up north. We just had a great time, and I just got back tonight. And I'm really tired, but I got this in the mail while I was gone. Finally, after a year, I finally submitted something to CGC again. To get graded. It's a lot of my brother's books and just one of my books, actually, but some books that we're hoping to sell as well, as some for my brother's collection, Paleozoic Comics. You should check his channel out too. And he said, well, I'll just watch your video. That's how I'll find out what I got for grades. So I'll just find out with everybody else. So yeah, I'm finally back to opening a little graded box here. Should be interesting. It's all modern books, so we'll see everything after 75. So let's take a look at what we got here. It's 2 years in a row where I've gotten the whatever the premier, I think the second level CGC, where you get $150 in credit, and then if you don't use it in the year, you lose it. And this is the second year where it was like right before a deadline that I finally submitted something. So, oh, this looks really well packed here. I had heard that they had changed the way they've been packing stuff since I last did an order. There's a bunch of coupons. Yeah, I got this plastic in here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, it's like individually sealed here. That's interesting. So, okay, let's take a look at the first book, and that's probably my brother's, I'm assuming. Let's take a look. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's take that out. And that's not bad. That's what I was hoping it would get, because I knew it had some ticks and on the spine, and the book is Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 8. Got a 9.4. That's looking pretty good. Get out of those reflections there. There we go. Yeah. Not bad, 9.4. That's from 1984. Jim Shooter story, Mike Zeck, John Beatty, cover and art. White pages, that's good. Not off-white, but white. That's just a great, still a near mint, but 9.4. Not bad at all for that one. I think Bryce will be happy with that. That's great. All right, number 1 down. Let's see, I think there's another one in here. Let's find out. All right. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna save that one because that's my book. My brother has the rest of them, so, oh, cool. I like the way this packing system, that's really cool. It had 2 halves to it. Okay, so my brother decided to get the rest of his Wolverine books from the mini-series, the limited series, graded. So we've got, put them in order here. He already has number 1, and I think it's a 9.6. I could be wrong. So here's number 2, and it got a 9.4. Not bad. I didn't think it was a 9.8, but I thought it was at least a 9.4, and they did get that, so that's good. I did the pressing for these. Pressing and cleaning. Yeah, that looks really good. 9.4, again, white pages. Nice. So this is for his collection. For Paleozoic Comics, his collection. So now we'll have the mini-series complete. And I think this one he should be happy with, because it is a tougher one, with a black cover, number 3 in a 9.4. Not bad at all. So easy to get a lot of ticks on there, and really, yeah, not too bad. And again, white pages, great. So that looks really good. I think he'll be happy with that, I hope. And this one had more issues. I remember it. I was worried that it might not get in the 9s, and it did not, unfortunately. But it got an 8.5, and it is white pages though, so that's good. yeah. I'm trying to see what I can't remember what the notes. I'll have to look them up. It is white pages. There was a little more dirt to clean up on the back cover, but it doesn't look too bad now. But yeah, boy, it doesn't look that bad. Maybe a little bit more ticks. I see at least 3. A little roughness in the corner, but great looking though. So I hope, Bryce, I hope you're happy with the grades on those. Those are for your collection. Now you have a full encapsulated collection of the limited series. That's great. Now this next one's really cool. We had been bringing this to shows to sell because it's kind of a fun book, but it seems like people, unless you have a grade, they're not sure what they think. And so we finally got this graded. It's San Diego Comic-Con Comics 2. And it got a 9.4, which I'm pretty happy with. I wasn't sure. I knew it was it wasn't a 9.8 probably, but I thought it might get a 9.2. So it did get a 9.4. That's great. And again, white pages, which is great. This is from 1990. What is it, 93? Yeah, 93. And for those of you who don't know the significance, yeah, it is. First appearance of Hellboy. Not the early rendition of Hellboy that was in an earlier, I forget what comic that was. But anyway, there's a lot of sort of starts to Hellboy, but this is the first official appearance of Hellboy, which is great. Yeah. Also Monkey Man and O'Brien preview and Danger Unlimited. So it's kind of a preview comic. And a Don Martin from Mad Magazine cover. Classic. All right. That's that one. So that one will probably be for sale. I'll check with my brother and see what he wants to do with that. Next one. Yeah, again, I didn't think any of these books were quite a 9.8, but I was hoping some of them might get close, and we're really happy. I'm really happy that this got a 9.6. New Mutants 98, first Deadpool, white pages. Looks really good. Punisher ad on the back. Yeah. So that's looking pretty good. All right. Hope you're happy with that, Bryce. I think that's pretty a pretty good showing for that one. So 9.6 white pages. So we got a lot of 9 in the 9s, just not 9.8s. But sometimes you don't get those. And yeah, I didn't think I would with this either. But I was hoping it would get in the 9s, and it did. This I bought from our friend Todd, who we work with a lot with collections and stuff, and he had a really nice copy of this, and I was able to buy it with the proceeds from a sale that we had made together, so it was really cool. And he gave me a good deal, and this is Daredevil 131 and a 9.2. I'm pretty happy with that. I was kind of hoping it would get a 9.4, but I may not have done as good of a job. I don't know, it looks pretty clean. I thought maybe there would be more creasing, but I don't really see it, so that's good. It's pretty clear. Not sure why that didn't get a 9.4. It really... Oh, there was a little staining on the back, but I did a pretty good job clearing the staining. I guess there was a little bit of creasing along the back. Just kind of ripples. And then there's a little stain that I couldn't quite remove area there. And it's off-white to white pages, so not white pages. But this is earlier, this is 76, so just barely in the modern era, so 76, that's still almost 50 years ago. But yeah, so really happy with that. I am anyway. Yeah, not a 9.4, but still very happy. And I thought the page quality might be off-white to white, and that's what it got. But freaking awesome to have this. I just was curious what it would get. And so thank you, Todd. That's pretty impressive to get a 9.2 for this thing. So really happy. That's probably staying in the collection, I think, because I'm a kind of a Daredevil fan. So yeah, well, that's it. So hope you liked my little return to CGC opening. There'll be more coming because I've got some great books that I got to get graded. Some Golden Age, some Silver Age. So hope to be back here soon. All right, take care.